Nobody is watching and I'm posting anyway. Now you already know we got to go inside, but I just wanted to come out for a few seconds to see the scenery. I be in the house too much, but I'm definitely gonna be getting out the house a little bit more. So I looked over the last 8 videos and I realized that my views are extremely low. We're talking 7 views, 11 views, 4 views, 3 views. And I realized that nobody is watching. But guess what? I'm recording anyway. And the whole purpose of this video is to, number one, document that even though I'm getting low views, I'm still pushing through. And so that means if you are someone that is starting your YouTube journey, or you're starting something that's new for you and it is very difficult or a little bit challenging, push through anyway. Because guess what? Whatever it is that you're wanting to do, whatever it is that you're after, whatever it is that you're looking forward to accomplishing, you gotta know that if it was easy, everybody would have everything that they want. I came across a video the other day of a lady who said that she had been posting on YouTube for over 6 years. And she had become discouraged because she was talking about how much work goes into creating the videos, but the editing and just being able to keep up and show up. I think she was doing a 30-day posting challenge where you post every day. And I think she decided to stop on day 8. And she said that she was no longer going to post on YouTube. And I'm telling you, I could relate to her so much, because I cannot tell you how many days I too have wanted to just say, you know what? I bit off more than I could chew when I said that I was going to post every single day. And this is a lot more than what I bargained for and what I anticipated. And I'm just going to bow out gracefully. But then I had to remind myself, anything that we want that is challenging, it's not going to be easy. You know the saying, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Sometimes we have to sacrifice things in order to get what we want. And I have so many stories in my life where I can think of where things were really hard and I wanted to quit. And this brings me to one of the stories that I want to share with you today. And I hope that you can find some inspiration in not quitting when things are difficult. So I remember when I was working as a coach at UPS, and it was basically, their call center. And I was listening to and critiquing the calls that the representatives would take for customers who were calling in. And at the time I was struggling financially because I wasn't making a lot of money. And I heard about another job at Ford Motor Credit opening. So I put in my application. I got the job, although it wasn't like a job where I was overseeing, like a team of people, like with the critiquing that I did at UPS. It was more so along the lines of me being on the phones. And so I remember working there, and we were supposed to get a raise that holiday season in addition to a Christmas bonus. And something happened with the Firestone tire recall or something that they had, and they came in and told us that not only were we not going to get a raise that year, but we were not going to get the bonus either. And I remember just like being so upset because I already, I took the job and it was making a little bit more money, but still things were very tight. And I was looking forward to the bonus more so than the raise. And so when they told us we wasn't going to get either, I remember being so upset one day on my lunch break, and I went into Rooms to Go Furniture. And I was, of course, when you are upset, who goes into a furniture store, right? I went into the furniture store just to kind of walk off and, gather my thoughts and everything before I had to go back to work. And so I ran into this guy inside of Rooms to Go, and he was like, you look so sad, you're too pretty to be sad, and was trying to make me laugh, and I was just not feeling it. And he was asking me what was wrong, and I told him, that I was looking forward to a raise for my job. We wasn't going to get it, and I didn't know what we were going to do with the holiday season coming up and money being already tight. And he was like, man, you should apply to work here. And I'm like, y'all wear uniforms. Apply to work at Rooms to Go when y'all wear uniforms? I know you probably can't make more money than I make. Listen, when I tell you, he said, I know you're not trying to clown us. Man, we make a lot of money. He said, let me go get this paycheck stub and let me show you something. When he goes and gets that paycheck stub and brings it back, when I tell you, I want to say he made somewhere around $3,000 to $4,000 for the week. I think it was either the week or every 2 weeks, but I know it was close to, it was close to $5,000. That's what I do know. And it was for a week and not a month. I was like, whoa, I don't even make that in a month. And he was like, you should apply to work here. And I'm like, I can't sell no furniture. And he was like, it's not really sales, it's really not. It's not that hard. And I was like, So he was like, I'm telling you, you should apply. So I go back to work and I got to thinking about it. Let me tell you something. I was the very first person that I know to say, oh, I'm not going to sell anything. But when your back is against the wall and you need money and you see someone show you that kind of money, it's like, what do I have to lose? Let me give this a try. And so I applied, I did the application. They called me in and I had to go to Charlotte, North Carolina to go actually interview. And when I tell you, I got there and there was like, I don't know, it was over 50 people there applying for these positions. I think they were only hiring like 5 to 7 people in like so many stores or whatever, but I know there was a very limited number of positions available and it was over 50 to 60 of us. And everybody there was like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was going to be this many people. Oh, I know I'm not going to get this job. It was just a lot of negativity, right? I went into the corner and I got to speaking affirmations to myself. And I kept saying, I know that I'm getting this position. This position is for me. I'm not walking out without this job. And I just kept saying all types of things that were positive and really speaking in knowing that I was going to leave that day with that job. And guess what? I was one of the 5 people that left with the job. And I went on to make really good money at Rooms to Go. And I remember specifically on a breakfast sale, which was always on a Saturday whenever they had a breakfast sale. It was like from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I set the record and I held it for some years, even after I left, of selling $36,000 worth of furniture in one day. I had customers that came in and they would not talk to anybody but me. I had customer after customer after customer waiting for me to see me because they did not want to deal with anybody else. So I'm telling you that when you actually want to do something, and even if it's something that you don't have 100% clarity on, all you have to do is make a decision that you want to do this. And committing to learning whatever it is you need to learn, it's going to work itself out. It has no choice to. See, when you make a decision that you're going to do something and you want something and it is yours and it's going to work out for you because it's for you, and you really embody that and you move like that and you speak like that, even when you come across obstacles, they're not going to really be obstacles because you already know that it's going to work itself out. It has no choice but to work out because it's what you want. It's what you say you want and you believe it and it's going to happen. And so therefore, whether you figure out a way to fix it, God allows things to come into your life or people to come into your life to help you fix that situation. You just got to know that whatever it is that you want to do, when you set your mind to it, it is yours. You just got to want it bad enough and you got to be willing to figure it out. And so for me, that is why I am continuing to make these videos, because at the end of the day, I know that there is something greater for me and I really enjoy helping people. I have a really big goal of becoming financially free and helping others do the same. And when you really, really sit down and think about it, people do side hustles, side businesses. They go to their 9-to-5s and all of those different things on a day-to-day basis. For what? To make money. People rarely do jobs that they do not want to do just for fun. You're doing it because you need some money. And we all know that YouTube has the creator program that allows you to get monetized through, YouTube themselves. But there are people that are making money on YouTube who are not even in a YouTube program, and they're creating income by doing things that they enjoy, which is creating content. So for me, I'm still enjoying this. As long as I enjoy this, I will continue to do this. The moment that this is no longer enjoyable to me, then that's when I'll shift focus and move some things around. The moment that this is no longer enjoyable for me, that's when I'll move some things around. And so in regards to the lady that I came across who quit YouTube on day 8 of a 30-day posting challenge, for her reasons for why she quit is valid for her. You know, it became too much. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you won't know if something is too much for you until you start doing it. You got to get into it and do it. And if you feel like your time commitment isn't worth the reward, and see, for me right now, I know that I've been gone from YouTube for years. Like, YouTube is not like it was when I first came online. You got to understand, I've been online for over 18 years. So when I first came online, it was very easy to create income with YouTube because people would find my videos very easily just based off of keywords. And that's how I made a lot of money with YouTube without ever being monetized, because people found my videos, and that is how I created income. As you can see, it is not that easy now, because that's why I'm sitting here with 3, 4, 7, and 11 views. And then also for my shorts were doing 1,300, 1,100, 700, 900. It has went down dramatically. So it's a lot of different things that go into getting views, you know, the thumbnail, your keywords, you know, what you put in your YouTube description, you know, as far as the title of the video, all of those different things. I think thumbnails is pretty high on there. And then what you're saying in the first few minutes, it's a lot of different things. But guess what? It's trial and error. You got to get in here and figure it out. And so with that being said, I didn't want to keep this video too long. So with that being said, I want to thank you if you made it to the end. I thank you for watching. I know nobody is watching my videos, and I'm posting anyway, because guess what? It's officially level up season. And if you're looking to level up in your life, you already know what to do. Comment the words level up so I can send you what I'm doing to create income and level up too. And if you got some value, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. If you have any questions, anything you want to say, please don't hesitate to comment. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you for watching.